on their road and right into the snake pit, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway.
The place, they hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Dropping back, it's Cook. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. He's run out of bounds. Pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Burden. Touchdown!
Throw the football right away. Just try to get your hands in the air, get a deflection, make him throw around you. Great job by the defensive end.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage. A nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Touchdown Bulldogs! What a grab and go for the score. The defense just lost the first. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the stick. First down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. He got the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They're going to throw it again. Trying to make magic with his feet. The expressway is wide open.
Vision here on 4th down.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Kick is good. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you...
Picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 10.
The QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Got his man downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia!
And that's a nice drive.
As they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And here comes the offense on second down. Unloads to the right. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. First down to start the drive after the break. To the air, it's back. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And the Dogs will line it up on 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one splits the uprights. And here in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Cook. Skips away from pressure. Had to throw it before he wanted. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got out of trouble and throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
How nice is it as a defense when you've got a corner that can play on an island and be as dominant as this guy has been all game long? You just saw another great example of it right there. Breaking on the ball and knocking it away.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. On the move, it's Evans. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's...
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. He wants to throw. He's going to fire deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that.
And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense.
And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
You're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Pick up a 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline. That last field goal gave them a 3-point lead. Now to see if they can cover the kickoff and keep them out of field goal range. Coming out with it, it's Etienne. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. That was David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. And
they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Ball in the air, intercepted! And they'll this crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And into the end zone. And they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what's...
Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. On the run, it's Sanders. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Buying some time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponents. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much. All throughout the year, all the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
And the Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Bulldogs have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Caught on the outside, it's Etienne. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the...
To the air. It's back. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should...
This offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few.
And that last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling.
And he's got it inside the 35. Touch to 45. They'll run play action. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Oh, he was hoping...
Things I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they...
And that pass intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. First down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Coming after him. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Oh, the big fella's gathering steam. Touchdown, Jordan. Their offensive odyssey. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
The play action fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And that one's incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Moving away from pressure. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't...
Running toward the tape. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to fire on second down. He turns it loose to the left. It's a big stride inside the 10. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Georgia 19, South Carolina 14.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Dances away.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
Touchdown, South Carolina! Down now, back at it. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Get the field goal from here, it's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, you talk about all the excitement, emotion. You're about to go take the lead in this ball game, and then you fumble and turn the football over. Now you need help. Now I need my defense to go out and somehow get me this football back after squandering that opportunity.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
Picks up 1. Brings up second down.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play in the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps
Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Steps away to find some room. He makes a catch. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to...
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Line gets set, first down. The give to the back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Might as well give it to him again.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries. And when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled